Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good evening, I'm Jen Ah. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7. In top stories, sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. A man arrested in connection with a fight involving juveniles outside a local middle school last week has been released today on electronic monitoring. Review-Journal's James Schaefer has more on the man arrested and his connection to a previous investigation.
Jose Montez appeared in court today where he is facing charges of child abuse and battery, among other charges. In this censored fight video, 39-year-old Jose Montez has been identified as arguing and fighting with juveniles at Del H. Robinson Middle School. Lawyers saying that Montez's son had been intimidated and harassed for 6 months by one of the juveniles in the fight. Montez has been in the news in the past when in 2021 Montez was briefly misidentified in the death of a child found off State Route 160. All charges were dropped and Montez's son was alive. Now released from custody, Montez was placed under medium-level electronic monitoring in order to stay away from the alleged victim from the school fight. For the Las Vegas Review-Journal, I'm James Schaefer.
And you're about to meet the city of Henderson's new police chief, a 21-year veteran of the department. Holly Chadwick is an FBI National Academy graduate and served as police captain since 2019. You can see the excitement on the city of Henderson's Twitter account with exclamation point and emojis. Chadwick is expected to take the oath of office on May 2nd. And if you missed this morning's show, look at Mick go. You're watching our reporter Mick Akers driving along the exact route that F1 racers will zoom across at over 200 miles per hour on the Las Vegas Strip for this year's Grand Prix, coming up in November. Watch his full video on lvrj.com. In business, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability. Carl Nicolai spent his career producing film, TV, and commercial projects in Las Vegas and Los Angeles. And he knows the headache caused by coordinating multiple departments to get a project across the finish line. Review-Journal's Renee Semrauer reports on how he's helping to make it easier for other companies to complete their projects.
That's right. Taking a cue from NASCAR, nearly 10 years later, Nicolai's company, On Location Production, is now offering its services to the film and TV industry with its 53-foot-long trailer. The trailer combines multiple production departments under one roof, and it can be driven by a semi-truck. It also is equipped with a diesel-powered electric generator so it can operate in remote locations. It houses 8 different production departments, including hair, makeup, lights, sound, grip or camera rig, writing, production design, and editing. There's even room for meeting space. Nicolai wanted the trailer to have all of the basic departments needed for small and medium film, TV, and commercial productions. He estimates it would have enough equipment to support a crew of about 40 people. The trailer can be used almost anywhere, but Carl Nicolai says he hopes it can be busy in Nevada. But he noted that the business environment is not as friendly for production companies. Revenue from the production industry in Nevada over the past 24 years has fluctuated. In 2022, revenue was $80.2 million, while in 2001, it brought the most at $154.9 million.
In weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every blooming thing. After a gusty day, another cloudy night in the 70s, with winds lingering at around 20 miles per hour. Temps should cool to the 60s, then 50s overnight with wind speeds dwindling to the single digits. On Wednesday, get ready for the return of clear blue skies and sunshine with a high of 72 and low of 49 degrees. A slight warm up on Thursday. By Friday, we may hit the 80s. Then a partly cloudy weekend ahead with highs in the upper 80s range. In health, sponsored by Boulder City Hospital. We're here for you when you need us. A new option for breast cancer patients. Rather than a mastectomy where the breast is removed, the Mayo Clinic reports on a less invasive surgery, a lumpectomy, followed by whole breast radiation therapy.
Recent studies have shown that for patients that do have 2 sites or 3 sites of disease within the breast, that breast conservation may be acceptable and may have acceptable risks of local recurrence.
Experts say the biggest advantage is patients get to keep their breast.
Sports brought to you by Station Casinos STN Sports. Download the app today. Former Raiders defensive end Chris Smith died on Monday. Smith was 31. The 8-year NFL veteran appeared in 8 games for the Raiders in 2020 and recorded 1 sack and 5 total tackles. Current Raiders defensive end Max Crosby posted a tribute to Smith on Instagram, saying, quote, "Lit up every single room you walked in, bro. Constantly laughing and cracking jokes. Can't believe this. No cause of death was revealed." Sports betting brought to you by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. The Stanley Cup playoffs continue Wednesday as the Oilers are -210 favorites at Circa Sportsbook over the Kings in Game 2 of their Western Conference first-round series. The total is 6.5. Also, the Stars are -146 favorites over the Wild, and the total there is 5.5. In the Eastern Conference, the Bruins are -220 over the Panthers, with the total at 6, and the Hurricanes are -168 over the Islanders, with that total set at 5.5.
In entertainment, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's, has live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. If you're missing China Mama's crispy beef and honey walnut shrimp, we have some good news. The shuttered Chinese restaurant is eyeing a new spot after last month's fire. Our Chinatown correspondent says China Mama may move to a space inside the Shanghai Plaza, about 7 minutes from its old location. Stay tuned for updates. And chef Jet Tila has set up shop near Summerlin. Tila and partner Eric Person celebrated the grand opening of Dragon Tiger Noodle Company's newest location in Boca Park on Friday. Located on South Rampart Boulevard, Dragon Tiger Noodle Company features build-your-own noodle and rice bowl options with prefix choices created by Chef Tila. Thank you for watching 7 at 7. The Las Vegas Review-Journal also produces a Spanish-language newscast. Watch 7 at 7 in Espanol at 7 a.m. on rjespanol.com. We'll see you tomorrow for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.